Hey, what's up guys? Kicks here, and in today's video I'm going to be interviewing one YouTuber that I actually started liking a while. I've watched him for 2 to 3 weeks now, and this is him right here. His name is Leo Lion Gaming YT. If you want to check him out, I'll put his video in the description. But without further ado, I hope y'all enjoy. Um, one quick question, by the way. In your entire time of doing YouTube or streaming in general, content creating, on scale of 1 to 10, how, or 1 being the lowest as in the worst and 10 being the highest, how would you rate your, interactions and your experience on making videos?
I think it's around like a 7 or 8. Like I love like meeting a bunch of fans and talking with other people. It's just nice. Like it's one of the main reasons why I became a YouTuber to meet other people and have fun interactions and make new friends.
Okay, that's actually very good. That's actually a very good answer. In your opinion, I know that a lot of your videos, you've got ones that are high in views and ones that are low, but high and low doesn't matter which one. Which one would you say is your favorite video you've made so far?
This one is kind of hard. I think it, of course, either ranges between the Titanic or the 10,000 Robux donation. There's a lot of videos that I've made. I post a lot daily, and I just don't really know. I feel like it's just by now maybe like the Titanic video.
Okay. Another question is, besides the whole entire YouTube thing, are you planning on keep going? Like, what's your goal in subscribers?
I think at the moment it's around 10,000. I don't want to go to like an extreme goal this year or something like that. I just want to go kind of low, especially because my subscriber count has been kind of slowing down.
I mean, to be fair, you are at nearly what 6,000 subs as of now.
Yeah.
Um, hold on, let's go over here because we got a big egg-looking thing. Right, come here real quick. There's a big egg. Sorry. Um, in your opinion, because I know you play Please Donate a lot. What would you say would be your biggest donation? I heard you say something about a 10K donation. Was that like your
Yeah,
biggest
there's been
donation?
twice where I got a 10,000 donation. Sorry about that if I kind of cut you off. Um,
You're good. You're good.
there was two 10,000 donations. One that was the whole reason why I got the Titanic, and another one was on a past stream a few months ago where somebody donated me 10,000. If I actually check my top donators, okay. So the first person who donated me the 10,000 on stream was Goner X underscore X. The top donation was 11,604 by your scythe, which was definitely a very big surprise to me when he donated 10,000 because I thought he was joking at first.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like I'd have the same reaction to yours because of the fact that you don't really see a whole lot of people like in just a straight public surfer that will donate tens of thousands or maybe thousands in general in one go. So it's kind of like a big surprise. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, question, I want to say number 3 or number 4. Um I saw in one of your videos whenever your friend or one of your friends or subscribers had gotten you into a just a server on Please Donate and you got all those huges or whatever, or I think they're huges. What was your initial like thought process when he did that?
I was like, because I've dealt with like things like this a lot, where like somebody either like scams me, which is how I lost my first ever Titanic, or they would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you a huge," and then they just straight up decline the trade and just completely troll me. So at first I was like, "Okay, I don't really know what's going on. I can't tell this person's not gonna do it, or he's gonna actually do it." Like it was kind of surprising to me when it actually went through, and I was like, "Wow, this is actually crazy." I was really happy about that, and it's really nice getting some gifts from people who are like fans, because like they like that's when you know that they're an actual fan of you. If they're actually like are giving you things actively, it's just like really nice for other people to do that.
Yeah, I'd say that is too, and I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw the video, I was like, "Dang, is that what YouTubers really get?" and I realized I only have nearly even 25 subs. So I was like, maybe if I keep making videos, I'll one day become like you or even bigger. And that's my initial thought. And I'm gonna pause the questions right now. There is one thing I wanted to tell you. I only have two because I stopped playing for like a year and then I went back this year and a little bit last year. I do have two huges, and I want to give you one of them, but that's like a later in the video. But after that, yeah, that is like one of the thanks for being in my interview kind of presents. So yeah, um, back to the video though. Upon that, if you actually do end up hitting 10K, which I'm pretty sure all of your subs, I'm pretty sure like a lot of them, I think a couple of them are actually in this server with us.
Yeah.
If you do end up hitting 10K, do you think that you're gonna like have the energy or the motivation to keep going, see how far you can get? I mean, I know for a
Yeah.
fact that since you're at 5K, you're slowing down a bit, but think about it. It took Cypher PK, and I understand he's a Fortnite YouTuber, but it took him nearly 3 years, and he finally just hit, I think it was 10 or 15, I believe it was 10 million subs. So I feel like if you kept going, you could potentially get bigger, bigger, and bigger, and reach maybe even a million one day. What's your whole thought process and think if you're going to be able to have enough motivation to keep going?
Well, I feel like that, like, if I earn subscribers for each video that I make, like, a lot of people have to put in the work. Like, a lot of people quit at, say, like, 100 subscribers because they're like, this is too much work. But that's with most things. You have to put in the effort, you got to put in the work. That's how a lot of people make thousands of dollars from YouTube. It's because they put in all the work and they're genuine about all their videos.
Yeah, that's a pretty good thought process I thought about. Yeah, I completely agree with you because I've noticed that there's a lot of YouTubers who oh, I knew there was oh, whoa, was that this server?
No, that was some other server.
Someone just got smited. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Sorry, I got sidetracked. My bad. Wow. Okay, I need to turn off that. Okay, even if I turn everything off, so this. Okay. Back to that. Do you think, uh, if we can, if like you have one, or maybe it's free, do you think we can go into a private server real quick? Cause that was loud.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, alright, I'm gonna pause the video for a minute. Sorry guys, I had to cut that real quick. On another note, this one's like not as personal, but it's like somewhat in the personal thoughts. What was your family kind of like when they thought or found out, or when you told them that you wanted to do the whole content creating and streaming thing? What was their whole thought process on that?
Well, at first they were happy about it, but like when it got to the point where I was uploading like content every single day, they started like kind of like rethinking and everything, and kind of like maybe we don't really need to upload too much. And at times I almost kind of lost the chance to upload on my channel. Thankfully, though, everything worked out in the end. I'm not uploading too much now, and everything's happy now. Everybody's happy.
That's fair. Yeah, I understand. Hold on one second. Sorry guys, we had to switch games. That was loud. For no reason too, which is crazy. Um, Besides all that, you told me how your family was on the point of saying just like not to upload too much.
Yeah.
Um, do you have I don't know if you do. I'm just gonna make a quick guess. You have siblings, right? I'm guessing.
I have one sister. Earlier on my stream that I'm right now streaming on, she was in the stream.
Oh, what was her first thoughts when you mentioned it?
Well, she didn't really fully care. She also had a YouTube channel. One thing that happens about YouTube is that my family is full of late bloomers, and me and my family look younger than we are. So my sister showing her face in her YouTube videos, eventually her channel got banned, sadly. But yeah.
Oh, because she looks younger than she is.
Yeah, we're both 13.
Oh, that's scary. I'm 16. I've been doing YouTube for like a couple months. Well, I did YouTube for a couple months, then I kind of stopped for like, I want to say a year straight because I didn't really have nothing to post. And then after I got my PC, I finally started posting again. And if you go on my channel, I have like, I think either close to 10 or a little over 10 videos posted. But, what, um, and when you started YouTube, what was your main what was your main mindset focused on? Like what kind of game you wanted to play? Was it Roblox or was it just a variety of different games like Fortnite, Roblox, COD, maybe any other ones? What was your like main focus?
Yeah, it was kind of like a mix of games. Like I liked playing Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox. Like there was a bunch of games that I would like make videos on, or I would want to, of course, because some of them would be kind of harder to do. But yeah, I didn't really want to focus on one game. I wanted to kind of focus on other games. Kind of like instead of just me making only Petsim or Petsco videos, I sometimes do the Grindy Games series, or I played that Ragdoll Engine game yesterday. And I do streams and everything where some people request games and everything. Like I do multiple varieties of games so that like my channel's videos kind of like stick with everybody else's like kind of like desire.
Okay, that's a solid answer. I was kind of expecting for you to say like varieties, and the thing I expected, I got. So that's actually a very like specific answer. I like that, bro. Wow. Um, one question I'm gonna announce to all the other questions that I mainly had that I wanted to for my sake. I was trying to ask in like a couple other of your videos, mainly the one that I donated to you, but in that fake one, that fake free or not fake one, the fake please donate game. I was trying to ask if you ever wanted to do a collab like on any
Yeah,
game.
I think I remember that.
I couldn't tell if you answered my question or not. In my opinion, and I know you weren't
Yeah, I
trying
think I
to.
said yeah.
I couldn't tell if you were, but in my opinion, I know you weren't trying to say it in a mean way, but in my opinion, I thought you were ignoring me until I realized, oh wait, he has like 20 different people talking to him. So I was like, oh, never
Yeah.
mind, wait. All right. Um, I have like 5 to 6 more questions. First being, what do you think like your favorite game you've ever posted, or like what was the favorite game you posted on YouTube so far?
Well, a few months ago, it would definitely be Pet Simulator or Pets Go. But lately, I found myself kind of disliking it because of all the bad features in it, like them silently nerfing things. And the fact that I realized that it's just gambling, and I just slowly started to hate it a bit more. So I feel like those games now are kind of like for me. People are like, please don't, because that's the whole reason why I got the Titanic in the first place. Maybe even Fortnite, or there's not many games that I've played, but I feel like it could be Fortnite or some other Roblox games out there. I've just slowly started to dislike Pet Sim and Pets Go altogether somehow.
Yeah. Um, one more question. Uh, well, 5 more questions, but you know what I meant. If you had to choose between a few games that you'd want to like my question of being collaboration with you, what would be I want to say 3 to 4 different games that you'd pick out of or pick one out of the 4 games. What would you pick for us to do a collab on? If it could be like a simulator doing a race to see who can become the strongest or whatever, or if it could just straight up be like a pet simulator game, or a please donate, see who can earn the most money in a certain time frame. What would like
Yeah,
kind of game would you choose for
I
a
feel
collab?
like we could do something like Pet Sim or Pets Go, and we would just see who just can get the best on a new account without spending any Robux or anything. I feel like that could be a fun idea.
I have two accounts that I can lend you actually for that, or two accounts. I'd use one and you could use one. And if you like, let's say, and no, I wouldn't trade those pets. If you put those pets on one of my alts, I wouldn't take it and put on mine. I promise. Um, but I do have two. Therefore, they're mod accounts for two different games. They are unbannable. But if you do ever want to do that, you can just trade your pets to that account. And after the video, you can take the pets on that account, put it back on your main, and then blah blah blah. We can do all that stuff. Yeah, that could be definitely possible. I'm not the type of person that if someone puts something on my account, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not that kind of person. I'm gonna give it back. So yeah, one more question, and then I will probably give you one more after that. It's weird. I don't know why I'm doing that, but after this next question or this next two, I'm gonna be giving you the pet that I was talking about as the thank you gift for doing this interview. But these last two questions are going to be kind of specific, and like it's going to have you thinking because it's a really straightforward. Um, if you ever do end up not quitting YouTube but quitting Pet Simulator or any simulator games, who is one person that you'd give all your stuff to? Like that means pets or diamonds or not. Who's one person that you'd give it to?
Well, I feel like I would like kind of host a giveaway for like all my pets. Like for example, first place will get my shiny Hugin Pets Go, and like this place will get that and everything. Just giving away all my stuff to a variety of different people instead of just giving it to one certain person to where everybody else just gets really mad. So it's like a full on just giveaway of absolutely everything I own.
Okay, well that's a really good answer. I gotta say. Um, the reason why is because, in my opinion, what I would do is I'd host the amount of subscribers I'd have. If I had, let's say, over 1,000, I'd host 10 games of 100 people. Whoever wins that game gets like 10 or 20% of my stuff. I want to say 10. That way, each person each game gets to have it all, and that way, 10 people can get 100%. Or I'd give whoever comes in contact with the first game, I or wins the first game, I'd give them one thing of their choice, and then go on from there. So yeah, that was my basic thought. But second to last question, because the last question is going to be about the interview. What is probably the best pet that you've ever gotten in Pet Simulator? Because I know you used to play it a lot. What's the best pet you've ever gotten?
Let me actually think about this. Okay, so I got those first two Titanics on Christmas. Those are like worth 7 billion. And back then, when I got the Titanic black hole, it was like also like 7 billion. Except now it's over 25 billion gems. So that is definitely the best pet I have gotten in price wise, in wrap wise, and everything. And it's even sadder how I got scammed out of that one pet. But yeah, I think that's the best one that I've gotten.
Yeah, that sucks. I really hope that you never get scammed again. Especially with that kind of pet. Those pets are excruciatingly hard to get, especially because you gotta go to point A to point B to point C, and you got to do just the entire point to alphabet or whatever you call it, just to get a singular huge or a singular Titanic because of how insanely rare some are. And there's one Titanic that I know that not a lot of people will ever have, knowing the fact that you had to go buy something in Roblox Shop that actually nowadays could go for nearly 100k to over, I think it was like 1.5 to 10 million Robux. It's a uh it's a banana, like a shoulder pet banana, and if you bought that, then you win in game, you get a Titanic banana. So that's like I believe one of the rarest pets. One quick question before I ask you about the interview. I need your top 5 to top 10. It doesn't matter. You can give me either top 10 or top 5. But I'm just going to say it. What's your top 5 best or favorite Roblox games you've ever played since your debut or since you're starting YouTube or since you made your account?
Well, I mean, I think I'll do top five because there's not really much I feel like I can do. I feel like the best stuff that I've gotten in is definitely Pet Go and Pet Simulator. I feel like Pet Simulator is number one because that's how much I've gotten way more in that game than in Pets Go. Then second, of course, is Pets Go. But this one gets hard. I think third is Please Donate. Maybe, and then the fourth and the fifth are kind of hard to think about. It could maybe be like Doors, and then I don't know. I guess my own game, because I guess I mean 200 views is not much, but I'm happy that I made a game and it's somewhat successful. I guess.
What game did you make, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, it's called like Game World or something. It's like really bad in my opinion. I'm happy. That's the game that I was talking about earlier when you weren't recording about the private server and everything.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
yeah,
remember that. Um, all right, this is the last question, and it's about the interview. And this is before I go ahead and give you all the pets that I told you about, like that huge. Um, hey, maybe one day you do an interview with me. I don't know. Um, on the I can't talk. Um, on 1 to 10, scale of 1 or 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. On the scale of 1 to 10, how good or how fun in that column do you think this interview was for you?
I feel like this may sound a little bit biased because you're a fan and everything, but I feel like this was like a 9 or a 10 because like this is my first ever interview, and like your compliments about some of my answers, like it's just like a really awesome time, like talking to someone about some of the stuff about my success and everything. I think it's like a really nice time. But yeah, I mean, thank you for interviewing me. This was actually a really nice time. I actually really loved it.
All right, thank you. That's probably the best answer I probably could have gotten, to be honest. Um, One last thing, if you could say anybody to or say anything to any upcoming streamer or kid our age that wants to be a streamer, what would be some words of motivation or words of encouragement so they don't lose motivation nor encouragement to keep their dreams going?
Well, just don't give up. If it's too hard, just keep going. Like for me, when I started YouTube, I barely knew how to use OBS. It was like solving a Rubik's Cube for the first time. I didn't know what I was twisting and turning. And when you start everything out, it's really hard, but kind of like Face Smash, I commented on one of his streams earlier. Like when you do a lot of streams or a lot of videos, you get used to it after a while, and it just becomes easier. And if you feel like quitting, that's on you. You can do as good as you can, and there's nothing wrong with that. You you don't need to give up, but at the same time, if you do want to, you can. I don't This is my first ever words of encouragement, so I don't know how good this sounds, but like a lot of people like quit before they really do good in life. Like a lot of people have done really bad things because of things that didn't happen to them. A lot of people have just quit in life because they just couldn't find any success. But you just gotta put in the work, put in the effort, put in the time, and you can be really successful. There are hundreds of thousands of YouTubers, I'm sure, out there, probably even millions, and a lot of them don't even really know how, if they probably kept going and kept learning how to edit and everything, they could be just as popular as some of those bigger YouTubers.
That's honestly those words of encouragement and stuff and motivation. that's enough to keep me going. I'm gonna be honest. That's enough to make me think, okay, maybe quitting isn't the best. Let me just like keep going and see how far I can get. And maybe, just maybe, I could, blow up one day. Um, but the most important question now is yes or no. Do you think in the future, or maybe in a few weeks, couple days, we don't know that for sure. Um, do you think me and you will ever be able to do a Roblox collaboration?
I mean, I'm sure soon. I'm sure. Like, I love doing collaborations because like it just makes me feel a little bit like more popular, and it's awesome. Like I said earlier, it's awesome just meeting fans and having fun interactions. It's like part of a reason why I became a YouTuber. It's not because of all the gifts and people giving me huges and them feeling bad for what happened to me. No, it's the fun interactions, even if they don't give me anything. I love meeting new fans and them having a crazy heart attack because they met me. It's just awesome because like if you're just a normal kid in public at school, like people aren't gonna be like, oh my god, it's Leo. What? I know you from YouTube. Like people aren't just gonna be like that. And when you are more popular out there, people will like notice you and stuff. And one thing that used to happen to me a lot is that, for example, at school, like I had like no friends. Like I used to always like eat alone and everything. And sometimes it's just good having company with you and people who know you. It's just really nice.
I'm gonna be honest, that's about how I had to go when I was going to like middle school and high school. Now that I am 16, I am in ninth grade. I should be in 11th. And maybe because my slow butt can't do anything like math or any stuff, because I flunked first grade sadly, and I also flunked ninth grade because where I went, for some odd reason, they'd give you math and science equations that were college level, and I'm barely even ninth grade level. But yeah, that was like that's making me tear up. That was like some good motivation and like wow. I'm actually very impressed. I don't even think I could have given that good of an answer. I'm gonna be honest. And no, I'm not saying that because I want to make you feel good. I'm saying that because I'm being honest. Like I wasn't expecting that. That was a lot more not poetical, but it seemed like it had a lot more meaning than it honestly should have, and that's perfect. But without further ado, I'm yeah, I'm going to give you the pets now, so I'm gonna cut the video. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the pets I'm gonna give you. Well, pet. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's like I think my third first ever pet I think I've ever gotten, and honestly wish one day I could get more. But yeah, this is the pet that I'm gonna end up giving you. It's this one. I don't know if you already have it, but yeah,
Nice. I actually have not have it indexed yet.
it's a 20.8 million diamond. It's called the Huge Fancy Axolotl. It's an exclusive. It's level 35, and it does have an XP charm on it, and it's a 29.7 damage boost, and I didn't even think it was possible, but there's only 68.3 thousand of these. So I just want to say thanks for that interview. You were really cooperative. That sounds really weird. Really good with it. I felt like since it's like my first one and people may know it's my first one if you looked at my channel, then you probably would have said no and been like no because I don't really think you'll be good at it. But thanks for doing it for me, and yeah, I'm
Personally, I don't care if you had any subscribers or not. I would do an interview. Like personally, I don't like being like a person. I don't like really judging people. Like I don't like being like, yeah, no, but I don't like you have like 20 subscribers. Yeah, I know it's not gonna be popular. Like, I don't care. It was still fun. Even if your video gets, say, what, 10 views, it was still a really fun time, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Thank you for that, though. I really, really do I appreciate that. That was something I don't think a lot of people would have done. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you this pet, and to be like part of the nice people, I'm also gonna give you 5.5 mil. Yeah, I was about to say you had 7.4 mil, so I'll give you 5.5. You'll have about 11 mil, I think.
Or
I'm not.
like, I'll have like 13 mil or something
Yeah,
like that.
11, 12, 13. I don't remember. I don't really know. But
Yeah,
yeah, here you go.
maybe
Oh wait, I got
12.9.
them locked. Oh my god, how did I? Oh, okay. I am so sorry. Disable team. How do I
Unlock things
disable
on accident too.
teams?
Oh, um,
Oh,
wait a
I
minute.
figured it out. No, I just don't wanna. I wanna unlock it. Thank you. Okay, I figured it out. All right, here you go. And yeah, that alone is more diamonds than I have. But here you go. It's 5.5 mil. That's not mil. That is mil. All right. Hey, one day me and you can make a purchase, a trade for some huges. I don't know. But
Thank you.
you're welcome, man.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
Bro got that from whatchamacallit movie.
Free guy.
Yeah, Free Guy. But yeah. Hope you enjoy the huge. I'm gonna be honest. I was not expecting myself to do that, but you know, what can you do? Not really anything. I don't know why I said that.
I don't know. I sometimes say things that I don't really know what men mean.
Um, shoot. What's your next video, or if do you want to like give a little? I cannot see you. Oh my god. Okay, I need to equip all these. I cannot see you. I don't know why I pulled them out. Hold on. If you want to give a little insight, for maybe a couple of my viewers and a few of yours, if your viewers decide to come over to my channel, do you want to, you know, give them a little sneak peek or a little insight on what your next video is going to be if you know what it is?
Well, I usually kind of do what a video is when it comes to mind. I might do please donate videos. I might do pet simulator. Who knows? I don't really know what I might do next. But if you're watching this video on his channel, comment down below your username. Maybe in a few weeks, I'll get all the usernames from that video and I'll do a draw and somebody will get a rainbow huge or something like that.
And if you don't know, this is not my YouTube channel name. Uh, if he wants to point out or not, I mean, I can tell him. He can shout me out. That way, y'all can know where my channel is. But it's Kix Gaming YT. It's KIXKZ, because a lot of people have mistaken it for KICKZ, and I don't know why. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna shout out his channel at Leo Lion Gaming YT, and who knows? Maybe one day me and him can do a collaboration. Maybe one day he'll interview me. But yeah. Oh, and one more thing. I understand. I don't think you are actually the owner of it. Uh, I saw you were in a clan on PetSim. Can I join it?
You would have to ask my friend Jack Skellington 101. We don't really have like it's just me and him in the class. Well, I don't really know, but yeah.
Who's donated the
You'd have to
most
ask him.
diamonds?
Well, I've donated 10 million and he donated 2.99 billion.
Okay, so if I donated 10 million, that wouldn't make a difference. Got it. Uh, yeah, I'm down with that. I just got a trade accept. I'm gonna go ahead and press no on that for just right now. yeah, all I gotta say is, if you do actually want to do a collab, shoot, if you want to do a collab tomorrow, I'm down with that. Or somewhere this week or something, I'm free every single day. Shoot, I might even make a video off it. But you can just text me on Roblox through private chat, and yeah, I usually get back to everybody who texts me, including all my friends and stuff. But I feel like this is like the start of a true friendship in the YouTube category.
Yep.
But yeah. Thanks for the interview, bro. You really did a lot more than I was expecting, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and that